He is very excited to see you, Richard.
Richard, I just want to say I really respect what you're doing here. But to be clear, Richard created the algorithm on his own. Richard, I don't want to be too assertive.
Richard, if we are going to change the name, we need to do it now. Richard, could I speak to you?
Richard, it's Jared. Are you okay?
But Richard, consider that maybe this might not be the best choice. Richard, can you explain this to me? Richard? Richard?
Richard, I just need you to approve Kevin's fee.
You really think that you can come between me and Richard Hendricks?
Richard's been locked in here for almost 2 hours. Do we think he's okay?
Yeah. Richard just texted me. Richard's right. It's a pretty good deal, all things considered. And Richard, I'd understand if you took it. But then you, Richard, you pulled me out of the life and you gave me hope and you gave me a sense of self-worth, like Richard Gere did to Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman. Richard, I'd understand if you took it, but watching you end up over there would break my heart. Well, Richard, firstly, congratulations on finally being funded. I hope you took a little time out to enjoy this moment and celebrate. Richard, the check. Okay, Richard, last interview of the day. Guys, Richard has something very important to tell you. Well, Richard, personal management is a big part of being a CEO. You think working here might help? Well, this is an investment in your mental health. Richard, I mean, can you put a dollar value on not wetting your bed? If you want this, Richard, even with the money we wasted on swag and billboards, I think I can make the numbers work. Hey, Richard?
Oh, hey, Jared.
Richard, the hosting company that was going to be renting a server space just dropped their bid. Richard, can I suggest you take it easy on the Red Bulls? It's a diuretic, and given your issue. Now, this is critical, Richard. Maybe we should swat this decision. Richard just texted me. He says delete it. He's right. Where Richard goes, I go. Richard, I have something that might cheer you up. Richard, you'll go. You'll establish yourself. And when the time is right, you'll send for me. Richard, do you think it'd be okay if I took this box? I'm moving out of Noah's guest house after work.
Oh,
Richard.
Oh, action. Whoa! Ow! Oh, my God.
Richard, the accountants finally agreed to release our books.
Richard, I know we said that we sold everything in the offices to pay for these guys, but that was not exactly true. And now that Richard's dating, in solidarity, I think I might get back out there myself. Richard, Reid Hoffman says if you're not mortally embarrassed by the quality of your initial release, you've released too late. Richard, did somebody do that?
No, I don't know.
Richard, the Pied Piper app just got accepted to the Hooli store. Richard, we're better off without them. Richard, are you indisposed? Richard, can I come in? Richard, I'm sorry the guys didn't like Pipey. Richard, something happened last night. Richard, I am so sorry.
It's okay.
Would it make you feel better to strike me? Richard?
Yes.
We have a secret. Richard, even though it's the last board meeting and essentially meaningless, thank you for letting me be a part of it. It's an honor. Oh, Richard, no.
Richard! I was waiting out front. They want to ambush you and replace you with Big Cat, but I had nothing to do with it.
Hey, Richard. Have you seen the new Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition? Richard.
Wait, what?
Shit, that's huge.
Richard.
Wow.
Richard, remember you promised you were going to get some sleep tonight.
Oh, my fucking God.
Richard? What is it? Richard, can I speak with you in the kitchen for a moment?
Yeah.
Richard, you gotta let me in. I have your shoe. Oh, good Lord. Richard. No. Why is Richard in there with Brett Saxman? I mean, he was in Gavin's inner circle. Is Richard aware of that? Is anyone taking notes? Does Richard even have a pen? Why would Richard trust a recruiter to source him recruits? It doesn't make sense. Richard, I know it's none of my business. Richard. It's highly risky. I mean, Richard, we'd be offering to store data on a network of cell phones before we built the app or the network.
But that's...
Richard, this is no time for false humility. You're a catch, just deal with it. Richard? What are you up to? Richard? Can I have a moment? Richard. Well, yes, but... Richard, I need to tell you something. I had to let Ed Chambers go. Gentlemen, you're stepping on Richard's laughs. Richard, a bill of this size is going to be problematic. Richard, you are my captain, and I'm your mate. And if that happens, you will lose everything, Richard. Richard?
Yeah.
Are we okay? Richard, right before Keenan signed the Ravika deal, somebody else swooped in.
I mean, that's malware, Richard.
Richard, we always said we didn't want to end up like Cooley. Richard, not that long ago, you agonized over using a stolen login to get into a bake-off with Enframe, a company that stole from us. Richard, it's not that easy. There's always a next time and a next time and a next time.
Richard, look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes.
Richard, these are real people with real crotches, and they're burning. Richard, what happened to being Honest Abe from now on? Don't beg, Richard.
I'm not.
Richard.
Oh, yep.
Richard, what do you want from me?
Richard! Richard, well done.
Richard, the plan was to hire 15 coders. Richard, can I talk to you for 1 second, please, privately?
See? Plenty of outlets.
Richard, what are you doing? Richard, it is my firm opinion that if we were to take this space, our new hires wouldn't be coding, they would be having panic attacks.
Richard, your tuxedo is pressed and ready for the gala.
I put a touch of mint in the steamer. You're gonna look like Richard Gere from Pretty Woman. Richard is a shrewd negotiator, and I'm spirited.
Richard. So many people.
Richard.
Hey.
Richard, I know money's tight, but I think I might invest in a modesty panel for your desk. Richard, what about, did you evacuate in your pants?
Oh, no.
Richard, look out there. There's Optimoji and slice line t-shirts left and right.
Richard, this is all an idea. And people don't want to follow an idea, they want to follow a leader. So, Richard, what do you want to do here?
Richard!
Richard!
You should have called. I would have picked you up.
Look at them all, Richard.
Richard? Dana, this is Richard Hendricks. He's the CEO of Pied Piper. And Richard, this is Dana, CEO of Quiver. The reason Richard has this bandage on his neck, and then he's got one on his hand. Richard, there you are. Richard, you should see this.
Richard, are you serious?
Oh, Richard, no. He's Dana's COO. You're jeopardizing your entire friendship with Dana.
Dana sucks, man.
Richard.
I mean,
Richard Hendricks. This is Tom and Fiona from Seppen. Richard has called you in today because of this. Richard, did I state that correctly? Is that our offer? Hey, Richard. I'm at least 45 pounds underweight. Richard is a master at getting consent. They should really talk to Richard. I mean, I'm just the parsley around here. Richard is the meat and the potatoes and the rice pilaf. Richard, are you sure? Are you sure?
it's fine. It's fine.
I'm back. Did Richard step out? Richard, I am pleased to say that your new assistant is a quick study. Richard, I'm sorry, I'm still having a little bit of a hard time understanding. Richard, you have an enormous heart. Richard, it is important to develop emotional self-discipline for situations like this. Mm-hmm. Richard.
No.
Look, Richard, we felt a connection. Richard, do you think if I asked, they would let me visit her? Richard, do you have a moment? Did you ask Richard to tell me that he liked the sandwich that you made for him? Richard, Ron LaFlamme's office just called and the Series B paperwork is ready for you to sign. Richard, I know you were pinning your hopes on the ICO, but I think Series B is the right call. Richard, adversity is a great teacher, just like cigarette burns. Yeah, I just chipped away everything that wasn't Richard's assistant, and this is what's left. Richard, there's no easy way to say this.
Jin Yang is moving back into the house.
Yeah, we're signing new developers every day. That's going to require hundreds of new engineers, Richard.
That's a little far from Richard's office. I think we should check with Richard first, because I think he's going to want me a little bit closer. Richard, what Colin is doing is clearly and gobsmackingly awful.
I don't know.
Hey, Richard. Did Tracy happen to talk to you about moving my office down here? Richard? Richard, this
But I let my desire to be around Richard and to be needed by him turn me into some kind of a craven yes man, and it clouded my judgment, and I led him down a horrible path.
Richard, is this an okay time?
It's about so much more than that, Richard. Richard, Pied Piper isn't the same company that I signed up for. Richard, I'm not...
Goodbye.
Richard? Look, Richard, I know you said Monica's checked out on this, but this is kind of a monumental Pied Piper matter. Richard.
I know.
Richard. Richard, do not.
You did this, Richard!
I see. So until a Richard Hendricks reports an assault, I technically can't turn myself in for it.
Gavin is shutting us down, Richard.
Gavin is a monster. Poor Pied Piper. I'm Richard Hendricks.
I rejected Richard and every person who has ever offered me safe harbor, and it has to stop.
I'm free to return to work with Richard. I work for Richard, and I want what's best for him, because I want him to be happy. Hey, Richard, I was curious if you had a moment to clear the air. Hey, Richard. Richard, they're here. Hey, Richard. Whatever you think is best, that's what we're gonna do.
Richard, you are doing a great job.
Jared, shut up. Like, Richard, I was a world theater minor at Vassar, but that is one Japanese shadow play that I cannot perform.
You okay, Richard?
Richard and I went on a world tour to Eat, Pray, Love. Richard and I went to a flamenco show. It was Waco, and Richard was our dashing, feather-haired David Koresh, and we were his wives.